Oh, oh God, I'm like sweaty. My heart, my heart's pounding.
Oh God, what's wrong with you?
I'm scared.
What are you afraid of?
Paying taxes.
Oh shit. Same.
Welcome, everybody, to Comedyville Horror Podcast. We are your host. I'm Russ.
I'm Tosh.
And this week's episode, we are talking about fear.
Fears.
It's a very broad subject,
Yes.
but we all have them. Just like assholes and elbows, everybody's got at least one.
That's right.
Unless you're,
Well,
yeah.
maybe. You would hope.
Well, can you? That's almost a fear of mine. Is
My fear is to not have an asshole.
yeah. What if I didn't have an asshole anymore? Then
Well, you'd have a bag. Which is also a fear of mine.
a colostomy bag.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ugh.
Oh, let's talk about it. So, taxes, that's a huge fear. I
Just like really, just paying anything.
Yeah,
like is a
inflation.
fear.
I actually have my red, white, and blue koozie because I'm afraid of what's going to happen to the
America.
United
I
States of
know,
America right now. I'm just fearful of life in general, but I do have like specific fears that sometimes give me night terrors.
I had a dream last night. I have a big it's like a stock tank that like I have goldfish and stuff in. Like there's nothing in it right now.
Oh yeah, the ones that died and committed suicide?
Yeah. But fucking I had a dream. I don't know why, but I was carrying this fucking giant like stock tank around like the fucking desert.
Oh my God.
And it was so fucking like because it's metal
Yeah.
and it was so fucking hot to touch. And I'm like, why the hell am I dreaming about this?
Why are you in the desert?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I hate the desert.
weird. Did you watch something that made you think of the
No.
desert or like?
Well, I
Oh,
have
did
been
you watch
watching
that
like,
show? Weren't you gonna tell me that you were gonna go see some movie?
oh, I was, well, I might watch it tonight.
Is it on something to watch at home?
No, it's in the movie theater.
Oh, the theater.
The theater. But no, I did see The Bride movie
Oh, cool.
with Christian Bale.
Slater.
No. But it was Jake Gyllenhaal's sister directed it.
Oh, cool.
So it was like really feminist.
But you said it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but
Was it long?
it was like 2 hours. But it was entertaining the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't like a horror movie.
Oh.
But it was funny because the bride, she was like a prostitute in when she was alive, and then they reanimate her and she comes back alive and she's still a whore.
Oh, good.
But
Speaking of fears and movie theaters, I do enjoy going to the theater, but I always have a fear that I am going to get bed bugs or some
from a fucking movie theater?
like lice. Do you really think that they clean those
No, see,
loungers?
that was like my first job was working
Ooh.
at a movie theater
Ooh.
in, I'm not going to say the name of the town,
Yeah,
but
don't say that.
it's a real little town.
Okay.
And it had 2 screens.
Oh.
And it was like the super old school, like, where the chairs are like tiny and it's just the little tiny
Oh, like the
metal.
flip down seats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not have cup holders there. So the floors were perpetually sticky
Yeah.
because it was just slanted. There wasn't like tiers or
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
So like literally everybody spilled their drinks because they had to put it on the floor, and it just would go all the way to the front.
Ew.
I think it's like a thrift store now.
Like, as you walk, you're like, "It's so sticky."
Yeah, exactly. It
And
just
you're like,
everywhere.
"I just came."
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking. There's just
Yuck.
cum everywhere.
Ew. I mean, that's right, like, that's a fear. Like, I don't need to be sitting in other people's
Jizz.
s like, if I go to the theater, I immediately take my clothes off when I get home and, like,
Oh,
wash
I was gonna
them.
say, like, what? You go to the theater and take your clothes off?
I
Jesus
mean,
fuck.
I think that's why people bring blankets, though, is, like, so they don't
My wife always brings a blanket because she's always fucking cold.
oh, well, I would just put it behind me, like, oh, and then
As a
burn it.
yeah, you bring a plastic tarp,
Yeah.
and you
Be
drape
like,
it over
"This is
the seat.
perfect, thank you." So, I probably have some pretty fucking weird, like, fears, things
Mhm.
I'm afraid of. Um,
What did you have a childhood, like, fear, like, something that, like,
like a
you
tro
broke, like, where you were, like, scared of as a kid, but then, like, as an adult, you're like, "Why the fuck was I ever scared of that?"
No, because 'cause I'm still afraid of it. Styrofoam.
The fuck?
It's terrifying.
Jesus.
I'm not kidding. So when
Styrofoam?
yes. So when I was young, I don't know, maybe like 3, 4, I remember mom took me and brother and sister to a store that was, like, closing, like a department store,
Yeah.
and so everything was, like, on clearance, and they had all of these huge cardboard boxes of Styrofoam peanuts and things that they were putting away, like, to f I'm guessing, like, like, the clothing displays and, like, all that stuff,
Oh,
like, they were
yeah.
putting it all and I don't know which one said, "Here, Tosh, shove this up your nose." And it was a Styrofoam peanut,
Gee.
and I lodged it up my nose and kept sniffing. And it by the time mom figured it out, it was so far lodged up there, and she just kept taking her she would always have
Okay.
these really long red fingernails. She had great hands, but they were so, like, skinny and long, and she just kept trying to do it, and I was, like, freaking out because, like, I felt like she was going into my brain, and I had to go to the emergency room, and I remember being under, like, the huge light of the emergency department
Yeah.
so they could see up there, and they took, like, the longest tweezer and just, like, pulled it out, but it felt like my brains were coming out with it. So, at this point in my life, one would think as an older lady, that that fear would go away. I can't touch it. I don't wanna touch it. Like, they give you the to-go boxes at a restaurant, I'm like, mm-mm." Half the time, I don't even take my shit home because I don't want it.
I hate the to-go boxes because it always
The
turns your
feeling.
food into shit. Like, it steams in there. Remember, like, the fucking doggy bags? Why did that go away?
Why you just need a bag? Because they were so flimsy.
Well, yeah, but you, like, pour the soup in the bag, and then you have a bag of soup?
Sick. You cut the corner,
Yeah, exactly, just,
right?
like,
Like, it's like icing.
what was that thing, with the bagged wine? Like, slap the bag or whatever that kids were doing?
The Franzia?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I would use
It was
that as a pillow.
they were, like, chugging it and, like, slapping the bag. It was a thing for a while.
Oh, I don't know. I used to drink that stuff, and it could double as a pillow in your tent if you didn't drink it all.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say you have to have some. That's the
Well, I mean,
problem.
if you drank the
It
whole thing in one night, you would probably die.
I'm a fucking professional drinker.
Oh. I was, like, 100 pounds soaking wet back then, so yes, that's one of my weird fears. Um,
So, when I was a kid, I always had a fear of heights,
oh, yeah, I still do.
um, to the point where it's like, if I was, like, fucking, like, on a ladder, I'd be fucking shaking like a leaf, and then you know what? Like, in high school, I started rock climbing,
Oh,
and it's like, well, that's stupid, like, if you're afraid of heights, why the fuck are you rock climbing?
yeah,
Well,
why would
but,
you do
like,
that?
you just fucking do stuff that makes you uncomfortable, and then you're a better person, I guess. Not like, don't do things that make you uncomfortable.
I
Like that,
mean,
I feel like that's bad
oh
advice.
boy, what
But
else have you done? Let's talk about it.
yeah. But you know what I mean? Like do things that like
Take
terrify
you
you.
out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
heights, I get like vertigo, I think it would be, if
yeah.
I look up. So if I'm on something that's high up, I can look down just fine. But if I look
But looking
up,
up,
it like makes me feel like I'm gonna pass out. I have to like hold on to something to look up.
that's
I don't know what it is.
because
I think it's considered vertigo.
the looking down is where it's like, oh fuck, like I could fall. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But looking up, it's like, oh, I'm literally just
No, it makes me
right
feel like
here.
I'm gonna
Like I
pass out.
can't fall any more than what I'm already at.
I don't know.
Like,
Probably a weird, I don't know,
it's
something
probably
weird.
like you lose fuck it. You look up and like you lose
I lose
blood to your brain or something.
oh, probably I probably don't have a lot in there.
Gee.
I'm also I'm I have a fear of anything in my eye, like touching my eye. That's why I don't wear contacts.
See, and that yeah,
Ooh,
like
nope.
that is one of the things like you see in movies like of like uh needles or like something like going into the eye.
Oh,
Like that
no.
freaks me out. But I wear contacts and I literally touch my fucking eyeball all the time.
Oh, no, I can't.
It's
It's
another one of those things like you just fucking get over it. Like you do it enough and
I don't know.
then
I'll
it's
just
like
wear glasses. It's fine.
yeah. But
It's fine.
just like everything, it's you do enough of it, then it's not as scary as you thought it was.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I have like a fucking type of phobia of like talking on the phone.
Really?
Yeah. Like
You and our brother.
it's not so much of like talking to people that like I know. It's like if you have to like call somewhere, like you have to like make an appointment or something, or you know what I mean?
Really?
It's like strangers
Huh.
that like I absolutely fucking hate.
Is it a phobia or is it you just don't fucking want to do it?
No, it's like literally like my heart fucking races and I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this.
Really?
Yeah. I've always been that way. Like
Oh, is that why it took you so long to finally talk to me?
probably.
Oh my god.
Well, and at the beginning it was kind of like I didn't know our dad at all.
Yeah.
Uh there's just I had pictures of him, and it was like, well, like I've lived this much of my life without knowing any of that side. So like
Yeah.
what it was kind of like, well, what's the point of like uh
Getting to know your sister.
I know, right? Like luckily we have a podcast now.
I know. Look, aren't you so glad?
So fun.
Yeah.
But it was I don't know. And even talking to dad the first time,
Mhm.
because I was at your house.
Yeah.
I think I was on your phone
Yeah.
talking to him. That scared the fuck out of me.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a good guy. Just all his lady friends
Yeah,
ruined him.
he was a guy.
He was a good guy.
Well, that's the thing is I don't even know if he was good.
I mean, I think he was. I think he just like I know from my like our standpoint, like mom just kind of said bad things about him and
Yeah,
then
that's the
didn't
thing is
allow
like
him to talk to us
yeah, because
for a long
my
time. So it
my
was like,
life was
well, so you lied about a lot of stuff.
yeah, like my mom hated him because he would drink.
Yeah.
And so she made him seem like such a bad guy. And then like you become an adult and you're like, I fucking love drinking. And then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
we were just like him.
Well, and to be completely honest and transparent, I mean, same with mom, right? Well, your dad's just a drunk, whatever.
Hmm.
Well, okay, so he's a drunk, but I don't know, mom. You may have done some quaaludes in your time. So let's talk
I
about
wish my mom
tit
would have
for tat. Tit
fucking
for tat.
I wish my mom would have done drugs or something. Like to give
Oh,
a reason for her to be so fucking crazy. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Where
yeah,
it's like
sure, there could have been something going on.
I don't she didn't even fucking
Maybe it
smoke
was
cigarettes or
maybe it was
anything.
like antipsychotics that she
I
needed
know.
to be on that just
Well,
made her go loony.
my uncle swears that, I told the story before, but she had a windowsill, in her bedroom when she was young, and back then they used lead paint, and she
Oh,
would bite the windowsill and probably fucking eat a bunch of paint chips.
okay. Like, how old was she?
Like, I don't know, like 7 or something, I don't know, and
I
she
mean, I
claims that
don't know.
she fucking died. She got, like, pneumonia and she died. She's fucking insane. Actually, so for Mother's Day, we're
So,
planning
we are gonna do a
something.
yeah, we're planning something so you can get to know a little bit about, how we were raised.
Mhm. Um,
So, I think another fear of mine would be and not that, like and sorry, mom, but that she was a bad person. I don't wanna turn into my mom. Like, I don't wanna,
that is a big
like,
fear of, like, I think a lot of people have is the fear of
stop the
accidentally
cycle.
yeah, like, accidentally becoming a bad person. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a
Yeah.
big fear of, like, "Oh, fuck, like,
Mhm.
what did I fuck my life up with?" You know what I mean? Like,
Or, like, mental health clearly runs rampant in probably my mom's side of the family for
I
sure.
think fucking everybody nowadays.
Right? But I feel
'Cause it's all
like
the fucking preservatives and food, man.
I don't know, I think there was a lot of other shit happening, like, back even maybe, like, generations that I'm kind of okay with, like, being away from that. You know, like, we don't really have any relatives mainly, I mean, other than, like, 1, 2 on my mom's side who are alive. So,
Oh,
it's
really?
kind of like since mom
It's done.
died at such a young age of 51, I'm just like, maybe if I'm away from all of the nuttiness,
Mhm.
then I won't become a nut myself and, like, need to be in a psych ward and shit, like, I don't know.
That's that's
I
kind of a thing too, like, it's sad and, like, kinda scary, like, our dad's last name,
yeah,
so I have his last name.
yeah.
My daughter has the last name,
Oh,
and she's the last generation. If she
yeah,
gets married and changes her name, it's gone forever. There
yeah,
will be no more, right?
yeah. Well, because dad's lady still has dad's last name, but she's
Yeah,
getting
but there's no more kid like, that name is not continuing
that we
anymore.
know of.
Well, well,
I
I guess
mean,
can you give anybody any last name?
I I mean, I think
I
you can
think
legally have your name changed.
well, but I mean, like, uh, I swear, like, the process of, like, naming my daughter
Yeah,
was, like, they were literally like, "Alright, what's the name?" And
yeah.
just wrote it down. That you could fucking say anything.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I've seen some names in my
Well
day. Uh-huh. I had a student walk in back when I worked at the university. Maybe I told you this. Her so you had to go out and, like, you would read, like, if it was a walk-in, and I was in admissions, so they just wanted
Oh,
to talk
yeah.
about the programs, and I walk out, and I'm like, there's a couple people in the waiting room, and I'm like, "Is, La here? La Ah."
Ladasha.
It was LaDasha, it was a fucking hyphen. Literally, that was her legal name.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"You've got to be kidding me."
I've heard that before where it's, you pronounce the dash?
Yeah. I'm like,
Sorry,
"Okay."
that was very racist. It's probably a white woman.
Yeah, she was. Um, yeah. So, yeah, apparently you can. And it's very weird to me in, like, different cultures how they take, like, both the, like, mother's maiden name and the father's last
Yeah.
name. So, like, I think it's more of, like, in a Hispanic culture.
Mhm.
So, like, I knew someone and, like, the last name was Ramirez Ramirez. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Or
okay.
well, they're probably related.
Yeah, or, like, I think he was African or something, and it was like thought, thought, thought. I'm
I
like,
know,
what?
I've seen, like, in Hispanic culture, like, the daughter is named after the dad,
Mm-hmm.
because 'cause I've seen, like it was like it was like my friend's wife, her name was Guadalupe,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, "That's kind of a man's name, right?" And he's like, "She was named after her dad,
Oh
but, like, sometimes they'll change it into, like, a feminine, sometimes they don't. It's just like, Jose."
yeah. But wait a minute.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Juanita.
Yeah. So I don't know. Those are just some of my fears though. I'm really hoping that that cycle is broken, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping I just get the good traits from both of our
Yeah.
parents or my parents and
That's
our
a
dad.
big fear though, is a fear of the future,
Yeah, the
is because
unknown.
we don't know. So, like, with our parents and, like, traits and stuff, it's kinda like, I am I know I'm gonna have fucking ass cancer
Oh
or
God.
prostate cancer, because like,
Well,
uh
that's how dad started.
yeah, exactly. So, and I have it on both sides. My grandpa had it
So do you
on
get
my
your
mom's side.
prostate checked regularly?
Well, I do it myself.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm to the point where a whole fist,
oh
like,
good.
that way
That
it's
could
easier to check.
that might cause a problem later on in life.
But no, well, and that's
Uh,
I am scared that, like, this is why I don't fucking go to the doctor, because
you don't wanna know.
yeah, exactly. I'd rather not know and live my life, totally fine, than to be given, like, "Oh, shit, there's nothing we can do about it."
Yeah.
That that would put so much fear into me, where I would probably go out and just fucking do a bunch of meth.
But meth, really? I don't think meth
If you're gonna
cures.
die, like,
I don't feel
you
like
might as
meth,
well
though, is,
do
like, gonna
meth.
cure pain. You might as well do, like, opium or, like, heroin.
It is opium even a thing anymore?
I don't know, it's gotta be, right?
I don't know any Asian men. Like opium dens.
Well, I know, but I feel like all those, like, massage places where it's literally, like, written from, like, they put their five-year-old kid out there and be like, "Just write massage on building," and, like,
Give them
you
fucking handies.
there's happy ending and an opium den, more than likely.
Mhm. Should I ever tell you about the fucking, uh, this massage place in El Paso when I lived there?
Oh my god.
I drove by it every day, like, on my way to work, and I was like, this place is weird." Like, it was like a rundown building.
Okay,
I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, it didn't have a sign on it. Like, they took all the signs down.
and that's the problem.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's always, like, 1 car there.
And a light on,
Well, I would see it
like a
during the day,
red neon light.
but well, and so I asked, like, one of the guys at work, like, "What's up with this fucking place?" Like, it's, like, run down, and there's always, like, somebody there, and he's like,
Mm.
"Oh, yeah, that's a massage parlor
Oh,
where, the front of it, like, so you go in and it's just, I guess, a tiny, like, room,
okay.
um, that's the massage parlor that's on the up and up,
Okay.
and it's just like a front where, like, if they think it's a cop sort of thing, then that's the only place that they go.
Oh, but
But
then there's a
then
hidden wall.
but yeah, it's like you go into the back and there's all these, rooms with just beds.
That's called happy ending.
Yeah. I'm like, "Jesus fuck." Like, this place is insane.
I mean, but I feel like there's places like that
Well, and,
everywhere.
uh, they couldn't confirm, but they said it was possibly a mother and daughter team.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
that's gross.
That's so gross. Oh, um, well, that would be scary.
Mhm. So why don't we talk about you? You're outside all the time. You love nature.
I do.
How do you feel about
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
this?
Mm-mm. Get that fucking thing away from me. Oh my God.
It's
Ew.
just
And it
a
even
rubber
like,
one.
I know,
Like
but it doesn't move like a rubber one. It's fucking
it does
disgusting.
kind of like it,
Oh,
it
stop.
wiggles a little.
It's disgusting. I am petrified of snakes. Like,
So
I don't even
I know
know.
your house had a snake
I've seen, let's just put it this way.
fornication bush.
Yes, let's just say until that sucker was cut down. But I have seen snake balls, like a fornication ball of
Oh, I was gonna say,
garter
do snakes have
snakes.
fucking a little tiny nutsack that just like
No,
scrapes
I don't even
along the
know, but
bottom?
apparently, so garter snakes are just, right, they're like everywhere.
There's little
And
tiny fellers for anybody that
no, these ones were not. And if you would research snakes, they are one of the few North American snakes. I think there's like 2 or 3 that actually give live birth. For one garter snake, I did
live birth?
research. Yeah.
I
Like they
I
don't
did
lay
not know
eggs.
that.
Yeah. For one garter snake, typically they have up to 50 babies. So if you're seeing a snake ball, fornication ball of 30 just in a ball, rolling
The
around, doing
math
all
of
the
that
things.
is like, so let's say 15 of them out of 30 have 50 babies.
I don't even fucking care. I want to burn it. Light that shit on fire.
Yeah.
That's so many.
Although, like,
So,
what about pet snakes though? They are way different.
I don't care. No. Fuck. Mm-mm.
My
Mm-mm.
brother-in-law, my wife's brother, his girlfriend has a ball python that is so fucking chill.
Okay, so here's the weird part of this whole, like, fear of mine that doesn't make any sense because somewhere, I was trying to find it. I wonder if my sister has it, but I don't even know. And nor do I know why mom even allowed this bullshit to happen. But I think we were at a mall again back
What's a mall?
back in the northern land where like I grew up, and there was like some like weird petting zoo thing. Like it was like some exhibit that somebody brought in all these animals. There's a picture of me somewhere where I put a python, ball python, like just around my shoulders as a small child. That thing could have ate the shit out of
A
me.
ball python? A ball python is little. Like, they don't get
Oh,
very
then
big.
what? A boa. It was a boa. I think it was a boa constrictor.
Like a big fucking thick one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, when was this ever fucking appropriate? And when was I like, yep, okay, let's do it? But I think that was
The start of
no, I was fine. I was like,
oh.
yep, let's do it. Was totally fine. I also remember they had tiger cubs. And so I have a picture of me
Was it fucking
sitting. It was a baby tiger cub.
the fucking Tiger King? Was
I
he there?
I have no idea. I mean, mom's dead. I can't fucking ask
Super
her.
super fucking gay guy
Nor would she
with a
like
fucking handlebar mustache.
stop. I know who the tiger king is.
He's so funny.
But it's just so weird that like and again, being outside with dad all the time. Like I remember going to dad's trailer and when we would go fishing, like literally
Mhm.
walk across the little
Yeah.
road and go to the trailer or go fishing, that there would be water snakes. There would be,
That lake was real bad with him.
oh my God, there were so many.
Yeah.
And then dad would be like, just stay away from it. But
Did
then
he
he
still
said
have
that it
that
was
trailer
never,
when they dredged that lake?
they've dredged that fucker like 4 times, I think.
No, they did a real big one where they completely drained it and dug super fucking deep all along the
Yep. I remember that because I
Mhm.
remember going out there and it smelled so bad
Yeah.
and there were huge fish,
Mhm.
dead fish, like carcasses
Yeah.
everywhere. It was crazy. But there
That's so
were
crazy that we were like
so
so because like my grandma lived in that town, you know,
yeah,
and that it was kind of like it was like we were we were so close, but like
so far away.
yeah, exactly. Where
I
like
know.
uh Kinda
why
like we
didn't we,
just,
spend more time
just missed
together?
each other sort of thing.
Well, I mean, I'm, what, almost 9.5 years older than you, so
Mhm.
but But yeah, I remember the water snakes. I remember, walking or we would take our bikes, and if you would go back behind so, literally, if you're looking across the lake, there was that trail, that, grassy trail, and we would take
By the
bikes.
railroad tracks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we would take our bikes back there. There'd be bull snakes. Like, it never really bothered me, but then I think it was in my first house, that I lived in, back behind was, old apple orchard. And so they say that if there's apple trees, and there were still apple trees back there, that the root system is super windy and there becomes these pockets of dens.
Hmm.
And so there would be fucking garter snakes everywhere. Like I would walk out.
In your house?
No,
Because
not
I can
in,
see that
no. Mm-mm.
becoming the fear is seeing, a snake in a place where it shouldn't be,
Yeah, no, I
but,
would,
outside, it's
oh,
like
I would have burned the fucking thing down. Are you kidding me? But even outside, there was a time when there were so many snakes. Um, like, when I would let my dogs out, because it would, startle them, that the grass would just be moving, and I'm like, "Nope, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not." So, I don't know, I think, yeah, I'm just terrified.
I think, well, it's not so much a fear, it's more of just getting scared, uh, in the moment. Have you ever been just walking and, you're kinda, looking at the ground,
Mhm.
and then there's, a dead squirrel or, a dead bird or something, and you're like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah,
It scares you,
yeah.
you're just, just walking along, "Oh, shit."
Ugh,
Even then, it's I mean, there's nothing it's
it's
totally fucking
dead.
dead, it's literally half of its body is
Yeah,
flat, shit like that,
right?
but, it scares the fuck out of you.
Mhm. I also have a weird fear of birds. I think they're beautiful and everything, but if it's
You had birds as fucking pets.
oh, those are moms. Fucking
Yeah.
I mean, the parakeets were pretty much mine because I would, train them to do weird shit, um but yeah, I think well, and I know where that fear came from too, was when I remember Mimi and Papa, I was with them, and Papa wanted to go for a walk, and he had a shiny bald head, and a blue jay landed on his head and started, it kept coming down and, pecking
Jesus.
at it, and I was terrified, and that
Just
was
bleeding all over.
oh my god, those what are the birds that, dive bomb you? Swallows?
Oh, yeah.
The
I
bird
know
of
what you're talking
true
about.
love.
At fucking you see them at, lakes and shit where they're,
Yeah,
swooping.
they build the mud nests,
Mhm.
and they have, these beady little eyes, and they just, will fucking dive bomb you. Oh, man. I used to
Fucking
see
assholes.
I used to see, mom always had them on the side of the house for whatever reason, and I wasn't allowed to mow the lawn because I would get stuck under the lawnmower, apparently.
What the
I
fuck?
don't fucking know what she
Stuck
was
under the
thinking.
lawnmower?
Yeah, and I was like, "I'm fine with that, thank you."
Jesus.
So our brother always had to mow the lawn, and I would see him, ducking, going like this, and I'd just be laughing because 'cause I'm like, "I'm not going out there. No, thank you."
Yeah, you're out there with a stick, "Get the fuck away."
Yeah, like zombie birds.
Um,
Tell me some of your other fears.
I don't have any. I don't have any fears at all. But
What?
what about
Oh, fuck this thing.
look at oh, he's got a fresh hole.
You need to turn its head so it's not eyeballing me. Okay, this thing
This
is
if you're listening to it,
it
you
talks.
can't see it, but this is a giant, fucking,
Oh,
uh
sick. With, a rock on sign.
is this a I guess it's a doll.
So I think it's the old Chatty Cathy doll is what they're called.
He's got a giant shirt on.
Well, yeah, because okay, here's the story. Number 1,
Oh god.
oh my god, sick. Don't. So here's the terrifying thing about this doll. There's multiple.
Oh, his leg is.
So oh my God.
Is it a boy?
I
Or
don't
did someone. It
know.
looks like.
It's clearly a girl. It's just hair's fucked
Yeah,
up.
it looks like someone gave it a haircut.
So there's a couple of terrifying things about this. When I knew that we were gonna do this podcast about fears, I actually called up one of my friends and I said, "Hey, I think your daughter has a rubber snake that I need to use." And then as she brings out the rubber snake, she also brings this terrifying fucking doll out and then puts it in my back seat and straps it in the seatbelt. And I was like,
That'd be
"What
funny if it
in
had
the
like a little
fuck?
car seat.
Get it?" Yeah. I'm
'Cause,
like,
like-
"Get it out." So this will be going back on her porch immediately or somewhere, hopefully by her bedroom window. So I'm like, "What the hell is this thing?" And she's like, "I don't know. Uh, they found it in an old storage unit. Um, I think her husband did, and then put it in her front seat of her car. So when she got in her car, that's where it was.
Does its eyes.
One eye is fucked up.
Oh.
I don't even know. It's so gross. Hopefully it's not haunted. It's dirty as shit. But the other thing that's terrifying is that it is missing an arm. And I know, oh God, no, get it away.
Wait,
Oh
no,
no,
it just.
no.
It wants to be that way.
I am terrified of amputees. Can you get this thing?
Okay, I'll put
Terrified of amputees. Obviously now, if you've listened to the podcast, I work. Oh fuck, it's staring at me. I work in.
I made it turn its head.
Stop it. Just have it look at you.
And it's a little cross-eyed, actually.
Yeah, cool. That's also a fear.
Cross-eyed people.
But right, those of you who've been listening, I work in healthcare. And so I've seen my fair share of amputees. And that fear probably happened when I had a gentleman come and move into a rehab facility after a probably mid-thigh amputation. And he picked his staples out,
Ugh.
his stitches and his staples. And I walked in and it was the most gory scene I think I have seen in quite some time.
You know what will
Fuck that. I was done.
what will give you a fear of amputees?
Mm.
You ever seen the
Mm-mm.
video Two Guys, One Stump?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I won't show you the video, but I'll tell you about it.
Great. Can't wait for those nightmares.
There's a man on a swing like thing doing the change my diaper position
Ew.
with a gaping asshole, and there's another man
That's
with
what's gonna happen if you keep fists in your prostate.
He's got an amputated leg,
Mm-mm.
and he's shoving it into the guy's asshole.
No.
The stump into
What
the asshole.
kind of weird shit are you watching?
You don't want to know.
I don't. I don't want to see your history on this.
My fucking internet search history
Oh God.
is probably criminal.
Don't even. Yeah. You
Like,
just
I'm
get
sure.
arrested if
Yeah.
anyone looked at your history.
And there, I need a disclaimer. There's no like child stuff, but it's like
Thank God.
I like finding like the most fucked up shit. And it's
Well,
it's
that
a lot
sounds
harder
like it.
though to find it now. Like in the early days of the internet, it was just fucking everywhere. You know?
Well, I mean, there was. Yeah, you could find like Faces of Death and like.
Yeah, that should be a movie that we do.
The
Do you know
Faces
that
of
they're
Death?
remaking it?
Oh my God, Faces of Death.
It's going to be
No, I don't
completely
know.
fictional, which so also
I remember those videos.
a lot of
those are terrible.
a lot of the original Faces of Death, I believe, is fictional. Like it's stage stuff. Like it's not real.
I remember they did like horse quartering in one. That was not fictional.
A lot of it, like the monkey scene where they're
Yeah?
like eating the brains and stuff, like it wasn't real. Like it
Well,
was,
they didn't have AI back then.
yeah, but it's like even when you look at like some of the camera angles, you're like, oh, well, that actually doesn't make sense.
Well, and it was always like right, like, they had, like, it looked like it was taped. Like, it was taped and taped,
Yeah.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, but, um, I God, I have so many fears. I am afraid of lake water.
Or lake water.
If I can't see, like, below me,
Yeah.
that's terrifying.
Like
'Cause I
right.
know what I catch in some of these lakes and the
Yeah.
shit that I've seen that I'm like, "I don't know about getting in there." Every time I go on my girls' trip to the Ozarks,
Mm-hmm.
terrifying.
Right.
I have
Right
to
by my
just be
house is
really fucked up to get in
lakes
the water.
that I can swim in, but it does like kind of freak me out. Like not seeing what's on the bottom. People fish there. There's fucking hooks and shit in there.
Oh,
You
I'm not
know.
worried about the hooks, I'm worried about the fish.
Like fish. I mean, I do like when I skinny dip. The problem is they think my tiny little penis is a worm and they go after it.
You skinny dip in that shit?
Well, you have to.
Sick. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
But I
I'll
was
go
gonna
on a
say,
floaty.
art. This is more of like a. I mean, it's not really funny, but are you afraid to die?
I don't I don't think I'm afraid to die because I know how peaceful it can be. I'm afraid in what aspect my death would be.
See, and that's
Like, I
that's kind of
don't
the thing because you're around it quite a bit,
yeah.
actually.
I just don't want to like, I have a fear and I have a reoccurring night terror that I'm buried alive and I can't get out. That is one of my biggest fears, and since I was little.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I'm sure it was one of the fucking horror movies that mom made us watch to be like, "This isn't real, kids. Look, this is why," and whatever, like, she would just dissect everything
Yeah,
from her, like, medical
yeah.
background, but I remember one
Because I believe if
specifically.
you are buried alive, you would die fairly quickly from uh carbon monoxide poisoning, basically. Like
Well,
because all the oxygen would turn into carbon dioxide,
right,
so it'd be
or even if you were in
actually
a
like pretty
box,
painless.
but I feel like I watched a movie where they had a tube or something, and so they were getting oxygen, but so it was just like, you're just gonna, like, wilt away in there.
What was that? Fucking David Blaine.
I don't
Remember he
know.
fucking buried himself for like fucking 55 days or something stupid like that.
I know. You know what's so funny? I was just watching a whole thing on Harry Houdini and
Oh, I love
how
Harry Houdini.
and I didn't know. I guess I was
He
under
was
the
a big
impression that,
debunker.
like, he died from, like, not being able to escape, but no, he actually died from an appendicitis.
Hmm.
Wah, wah, at, like, 54 years old or something
Yeah,
like
he wasn't
that.
very old.
But that he all of these crazy things, like the one where he puts himself in the crate and, like, nails it shut and using chains and
Hmm.
handcuffs underwater. Like, do you know how many magicians have tried to, like, reenact that and have
Yeah.
died? Like,
Hmm.
it was a really cool
What is
documentary
it? The milk can? I think that's what it was called.
where he does where it's upside down.
No, where he's just in the can thing with the lid on it with the water,
Oh,
and
he
he's
didn't
like
yeah,
chained up.
he did that one, but he would actually go to lakes,
Yeah.
like and, like,
He's done like Niagara
multiple.
Falls and shit, I believe.
Yeah.
But he was a big debunker because his mom died and then a medium came up to him and was like, I can talk to your mom for you or whatever. And so like he kind of believed in it, but then he was like, oh no, this person's full of shit and they just took my money. So then like
Mm,
for a lot of his life was showing people like how it's fake.
really?
Yeah. And he I think he was like one of the first magicians. I'm probably wrong,
He was like an
but
illusionist, I
yeah,
think.
exactly.
Yeah, like
He
it
was
wasn't
because back then uh it was like the scam artist sort of like magicians where it's
Mhm.
like, this is magic. I'm
Yeah,
a wizard type of shit.
right.
Ancient Chinese secret sort of
Yeah,
things.
but he had
But he was like, this is a stunt. This is
mhm.
uh an optical illusion. Or, like he
Yeah.
never like hid behind it.
Mm-mm. And, um oh, what was the other thing that they said? But in this documentary, like, they were kind of talking about how they would try to debunk, like, for years, right? I mean, he's been dead for a long time,
Yeah.
but, like, still to this day, all
Hmm.
of these, like, very well trained, I don't even know if you train, but whatever, illusionists and things still can't figure out, like, how, because he would get
Hmm.
out of the handcuffs, the nails would still be in the crate, he would be out of the water, and then the handcuffs would be closed, and the nails are still in the crate.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, so they were thinking like was like almost
Hmm.
had like these mystical powers.
That's something that I have always absolutely loved is the figuring out how to make illusions.
Mhm.
I wish I could have become like that, like not so much the fucking showboaty guy, but like the
Yeah.
guy that creates tricks.
Yeah, the illusions.
Like
Oh my gosh, you were so our brother because he also I remember had like so many magic
the
like
fucking Penn and Teller kit.
oh my god. Yes, like
I love Penn
everything.
and Teller so much.
He had so much shit and would constantly be trying all of these tricks and he
Mhm.
was sorry, bro. You're kind of terrible at it. So
He doesn't listen.
and
He
then
fucking listened to
I
one
no,
episode.
whatever. But I was the kid that did, like I was more of the practical joker, where, like, I would get, like, the fake vomit and then be like, "Mom, the dog threw up!" And then she'd be like, "God damn it, bleh," and then I was like, "Ha ha," it was just fake. Or,
My
like, shit on the carpet.
my favorite one, uh, was, the hose sprayers on sinks?
Oh, to rubber band it?
Yeah, to put a rubber band on it, and I would get my mom all the fucking time,
Oh my
and she
god.
would scream and beat the shit out of me.
Well, I mean, that's about right.
Yeah, but it was
Whatever.
it was worth it.
Mhm.
So, uh,
I think that's, those would be my biggest fears, so
yeah, and I don't have any at all. Um,
stop it.
I'm just kidding.
Give me one I mean, obviously, we know you making a phone call
Yeah.
to
Oh, I know.
strangers.
I'm
I'm gonna
terrified
make
of
you place an order when we're done here.
we can do it online now.
Oh, fuck. Whatever.
You can order anything online now.
That is true. Give me one more. You gotta have something that, like or that you remember.
I'm definitely afraid of
Oh, no.
I will cut that out.
Yeah, you
There's
probably should.
there's no way that I can have that in this.
No,
Uh,
you can't. What are you afraid of?
I one of the I think biggest things is that like I am actually like afraid that like I'll be forgotten.
What?
You know, like it's
Oh, you took this to a sad moment.
I know,
Oh,
but,
I'll never forget
but no,
you.
you've had people die in your life, right?
Yeah.
Uh, like your mom, our dad, like
Yeah.
everybody, and it's kind of one of those things like in everybody's life is that you kind of get to a point where like you stop thinking about them, and it's kind of just in the back of your mind, and then it's like eventually you stop remembering the things that you remembered of them. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I do.
And then it's kind of like, oh, like that's gonna happen. Like I will be completely forgotten.
Well, now that we have these podcasts, we'll
I
never
know.
be forgotten.
That's why I swear, like when I die, fucking just play these goddamn podcasts at
Seriously,
the
right?
fucking. Well, I don't even want a funeral. Fuck that bullshit.
I
But you
wanna
know what I mean.
party.
Yeah.
So I will say Uh, I don't have anything with mom's voice on it. I have
Do
saved
you
multiple of
remember
dad's.
how she sounded even?
The
Because that was
only
so long ago
time
that
the only time is when I went to the Villisca, and remember I told you we were using that stupid thing that you were
Mhm.
trying to tell me was a bunch of bullshit?
It is a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Whatever, bitch. And when that voice said, "Natasha," like, it was totally her. It
Mhm.
like, it was like that trigger, that
Where yeah, it's kinda
memory.
like you forgot it, but, like,
Yeah, and
once
I
it
was like,
happened, you're
"Oh my
like, "Oh,
god."
fuck, that was"
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I get it.
I think before that, I mean, I have had very vivid dreams. Normally, it's when, like, I don't know, something's happening in my life that's, like, stressing me out or something where I'll wake up and I'm like, "Oh, that was super vivid," and, like, that was mom. But I don't ever really remember what she says or her voice in
Like,
the
you
dream.
yeah, that's the thing
Like,
too
I
is,
know she was
like,
there.
you probably have more of a memory of her or, like, a memory of, like
I mean, I was
how do I
20.
say it? Like, it's more of, like, the idea of her
Yeah,
than, like, actual, like, a whole bunch of, like, real memories.
yeah. Well, and I think we had a very, like, what is it? I can't ever say it.
Traumatizing,
Tumultuous.
tumultuous.
Yeah. Um, Last few years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I think that was really difficult just to, like, wrap my head around as, like, a 20-year-old losing your mom at 51. Um, so I think for me to really, really recall all of the good times and all those good memories,
Mhm.
it was literally when I was younger,
What do
and
you
then
think your
shit just kinda
mom
went
would
south.
say, like, today? If, like,
Oh
if
god.
no, let's, I don't know how your mom sounded, but so, Tosh, Natasha, what did you do today?
What?
And, like, what are we doing today?
Oh, well, we're recording a podcast and
What's a podcast?
yeah, I would have to explain that.
Like,
I don't
what do you
know.
think she would like about, like, doing a podcast? Because she would be,
She would like it because she loved horror movies.
how old would she be, like, right now if she were still alive?
Hold on. I know this. 75. She would be 75 years
Yeah,
old.
because I bet there's no way that she would know what a podcast is.
No, definitely not. I mean, she passed in 2001.
Yeah, fuck, we didn't even have the internet back then.
Isn't that crazy? Right? 2001? So it's been a long time,
Mhm,
but she would love this. She would absolutely love it because she loved horror movies.
mhm,
Um, she just she enjoyed talking about the things that people don't typically wanna talk about.
and that's kind of what we do here is
Yeah.
just mysterious things,
Mysterious
spooky things.
things, I mean, like I said, she would have all the medical dictionaries and be like, "Go grab me that dictionary. Let's talk
Yeah.
about this." And I'm
Let's
like,
talk about
"Okay."
penises.
But yeah, like there was just nothing that was like ever off the table. Like
Mhm.
and that is me. I mean, that is a part of her that I definitely have that I probably talk about too much shit that I probably shouldn't talk about with a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Oh, I know.
Um,
I say wild things all the
oh,
time.
same, same.
Um,
Um, but yeah, what do you think dad would say?
I think he wouldn't understand it.
He'd be like, "You're fucking doing what?"
Yeah, like, I think and and with him well, at least from, my, interactions with him,
Yeah.
it would be having to explain to him every fucking time what a podcast is.
Well, I think though he would be happy that we are spending time together
Yeah.
because he would always say, "I just want all you kids to get along. I just want all you kids to be together." And so I think
Well, why that doesn't
that would
It's not like
be
we live in the same fucking house.
well, no, but he would just want us to like, even if, like right, like, our other siblings were having, like, a disagreement, he never wanted to hear about it. He would just say, "You guys just need to figure it out and get together."
Yeah.
And then when he found out that you and I connected, he was just so happy.
Yeah.
Like, he truly was. So, I think that a lot of that, was and maybe a lot of this is, like, dad's doing too, just to, like, get us to connect more, and
Yeah.
we have
Or
taken this to a
I know, this is, like, sad.
very emotional
Yeah. It's,
level.
for, like, uh, fears, it's very sad. Like, it's
I
not
know.
even
God.
oh, well.
Well, I mean, I think we talked about some of the fucking
Mhm.
wackadoodle fears I have,
Wackadoodle.
but I don't think you'll ever be forgotten, and I think now everyone can remember
I
our
know, but I also,
voices.
at the same time, it's like,
What?
man, just, like, fucking forget me.
Oh, stop
Yeah,
it.
you know what I mean? Like,
Fucking the
oh,
drama
well.
over here.
So speaking of your mother and my mother, we are actually we're planning on having a Mother's Day episode,
Mhm.
and that will be around Mother's Day. And here in I don't know the next couple of months, we will have like video only episodes.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
Because we do have a very rare opportunity coming up,
Mhm.
and that will basically just be
A
a
video.
video only.
Yeah.
Uh, but I will probably just make a little
Yeah, so stay
audio thing
tuned.
to tell listeners to go to the video to
Okay.
watch it.
I like it.
Um, but yeah, a lot of exciting things that we have coming up.
We've
Uh,
got some plans.
yeah. So thank you for listening and watching.
Sorry we got so emotional at the end there.
Fuck it.
We'll hug later.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, the social medias or whatever. I don't even fucking know anymore.
Yeah, let us know
Whatever.
if you want a sticker.
Yeah.
Just
Just email us at comedyvillehorror@gmail.com.
and give us your thoughts if you're watching, and
Yeah, let us know.
yeah, if you hate us, if you love us,
Yeah.
it's fine.
If you wanna fist fuck one of us.
Sick, that one. Apparently he's used to it.
Well, yeah. Like, it'd be,
Gross.
like, super easy.
That's intense.
Alright.
On that note,
Yep. Thank you, and please pretend to be kind to each other. We love you.
peace.
Bye.
If you wanna